Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Running inside, it's Scott. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
On the move, it's Scott. Makes him talk to the hand. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gamecocks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught by Williams on the right. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the ground game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Snags it at the 30, still running. There he goes. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. The give on the counter. There's some room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The corners are walked up tight. They give it to him again. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pulls it, fired complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Uncorks one. Finds a tight end down the gut. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Scott.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Complete to Williams over the middle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a catch. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal for the offense. He'll set up to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, North Dakota State! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air, it's Hayes. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Intercepted. He stopped, not much on. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They take the lead. To throw, it's Hayes. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Here's the pressure. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. This time they'll go to the running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game, on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Scott. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Dropping back, it's Hayes. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Collins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's why, as a defense, you want...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They won. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. So we open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Reels it in down the left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making...
First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Scott. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. Leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, now 4th down in your own end. With this much time left, do you trust your defense to get a stop? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. If you don't, then you need to go for this right now, and you need to try to go win this game.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big.